Hi, this is Gary with MACMOST.com. Let's take a look at the sound recognition feature on your iPhone. MACMOST is brought to you thanks to a great group of more than 1,000 supporters. Go to MACMOST.com/Patreon. There you can read more about the Patreon campaign, join us, and get exclusive content and course discounts. So your iPhone is a really cool feature you may not know about. It can listen for specific sounds in your environment and then alert you to them. Of course, if you can't hear the sound, you may not be able to hear the actual alert, but you can have your phone vibrate, even do a custom vibration if it hears that sound, and then glance at the screen to see what's going on. So you'll find this by going into Settings and then go down to Accessibility. And here, go to the Hearing section and go to Sound Recognition. And here's where you can turn it on. Now you have to select which sounds it should listen to. So go here and you can see there are a whole variety of different sounds. So you turn on the ones that you want it to listen for and give you an alert when it hears it. So let's pick one like baby crying. And let's turn that on. Now the first time you turn one of these on, it's going to warn you that Hey Siri is not going to work if you're using sound recognition. Now you get to pick what happens when it hears the sound. So you can select here and you can pick which alert tone to use or any ringtone that you have on your phone. Now if you have your phone turned up enough, of course, your phone could actually be a lot louder in alerting you to this than the actual sound itself. So that could be useful. However, if you'd rather just have it vibrate and warn you that something is going on, you can set this to none. And now you can go to vibration, and here you can set the type of vibration. So there are a bunch of different ones that you can use that are included with your phone. You can also create a custom one. A custom one you just create by tapping in the pattern you want it to vibrate, and then it records it. I've recorded a few custom ones here. So we're just going to use the quick default one there. So now we can go back and we've got baby crying turned on. Let's turn on some other ones as well. I'm going to turn on glass breaking, and I could set that to something. I'm going to turn on water running. I'm going to turn on doorbell. That's definitely a useful one. And door knock as well. And let's also turn on dog barking. So all those are going to play a sound except that first one, the baby crying, is actually going to do a vibration. So now that we've got it turned on, we can try it out. I've got some sounds here I can play on my Mac that hopefully will trigger these. Let's try the baby crying. So you can see it recognized that and the phone did vibrate. We can dismiss that notification. Let's go and try dog barking. See, you got that as well. Got that. Try the doorbell. Got that. See if glass breaking triggers it. So it seems like the sound I had there didn't work for that. Let's try water. So that one did get triggered. Try some other glass breaking sounds. So eventually it did get there and trigger the alert for glass breaking. Maybe that using recorded sounds aren't the best way to trigger these, and maybe they work a lot better for the real sounds playing out nearby. I tried it by turning on a sync all the way down the hall, and it was much quieter than when I was playing a sound on my computer, but yet it still picked it up after a few seconds. So these could definitely be useful for those needing some hearing assistance in having the phone vibrate when it hears one of these sounds, or simply play some sort of ringtone at a louder volume than the sound. What I would recommend doing is trying them out, especially for things that are easy to recreate like a doorbell sound, and see how well they work in your situation before relying on them. Hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, click the thumbs up button below to let me know. I publish new tutorials each weekday. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out.